Starting our first module with what are watch lists, what are major pairs, minor pairs, exotic pairs, because we will use these terminology in our upcoming course and these basic things should get cleared once for and all. Before watching this module, I am sure you have already seen our introduction part. But if you haven't and you are an absolute beginner, then you should go through it, where we have discussed how to use applications like Binance, MetaTrader 5 and multi-banks broker. So whenever you are adding any currency pair into your watch list, get this thing straight into your mind that US dollar is the ultimate king of all the other currencies. For example, let's say you are adding gold or silver into your watch list. Here, you will get gold or silver backed by any other currencies as well, but you need to select USD every time. Whether you wanna trade gold or silver, it should be with US dollars only. Even if you are trading in oil, you will still get two options here, US oil or UK oil. And here also you will have to select US oil. Now here the most obvious reason is anything with US dollar becomes highly volatile. A big chunk of traders wants to trade US dollars, and that's why gold, silver and even oil creates huge volume when they are traded against US dollars. And obviously traders wanna trade where liquidity is. After gold, silver and oil, we have major pairs. In this Forex world, there are 7 types of major pairs. These 7 major pairs are Australian dollars versus USD, Euro versus USD, Great Britain pound versus USD, then combination of New Zealand dollar versus USD, Canadian dollar versus USD, then currency of Switzerland, Swiss franc versus USD, and last but not the least, Japanese yen versus USD. These are the 7 main major pairs that have the highest liquidity and volume, and big chunk of traders wants to trade and likes to trade in these 7 major pairs because one can expect bigger moves in these pairs and ultimate have space to earn profits. This is called base currency and this is called the quote currency. I have already told you how to add the pairs on your broker's watch list. Please go through our basics videos, although I am doing it once again for you all. If this is very clear to you all, we will jump to our next section, which is what are minor pairs. As of now, you already know that you can trade on gold, silver, oil and all the 7 major pairs, but now there are still other minor pairs as well. For example, Australian dollars versus Canadian dollar, Australian dollar versus Japanese yen, Canadian dollar versus Swiss franc. All these kind of pairs are called minor pairs. Although as a beginner, you aren't going to trade on all these minor pairs because these minor pairs don't have liquidity compared to our other major pairs. But it doesn't mean that these should not be traded. Obviously, there is a relation between all these countries and people do trade in these currency pairs as well. But as a beginner, you should not focus your interest here. But in future, you can definitely do it. This is just a piece of information for you all. The surprising thing is, do you know, even after minor pairs, there are exotic pairs. These exotic pairs are even more less volatile and less traded. For example, Indian currency comes under this kind of exotic pairs. The watch list part is done. Now from the next module, we'll focus on the basic terminology of Forex trading, like what are pips, what is lot size, how to use leverage, what is long short. So I'll see you in the next module.